Shalom, your brother Yirach, you've been all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachach Wadash for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Shalom to the elect of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans whom the Lord will have mercy on in these latter days. Shalom to the men of the Lord, the prophets that are preaching and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. And I'm coming back at you with a quick lesson. This is going into coming soon. Movies where they're but what Esau doesn't tell you is, Amazon, they all have very, very high level advanced versions of facial recognition software, and we all know they collect data in a database. This is to the population of other heathen. Um, the other thing that they don't sell us is the dark skin, meaning, in other words, the algorithm, the camera, it's a lot harder, you know. So basically, it's more accurate on Edomites and Moabites. You know, it says a 42-year-old black man was wrongfully arrested And two major components of that is going to be faith, that the Most High is going to deliver us. And that's going to be a major, major thing coming up here that we're all going to have to get built up in the spirit, you know. This is Luke 21:10. Then he said unto them, nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Talking about what will be the signs until the end here is what he's explaining, our Lord. Says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. We know we've been seeing a lot of those, but before all of these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And that's what this is. This guy, he's being put on trial and questioned here, completely innocent. Now they acknowledge in this article that it's a flaw, but how many Jakes has this happened to that they're locked up right now, and they won't ever get a fair shake. The cameras just caught them, and that's a wrap. Um, it says, be sign from heaven, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake, and they shall turn to you for a testimony. So, brothers, there's going to come a time where we're going to be in the hands of Satan. We're going to have faith. And they're going to try us and put us on trial. To see if we waver. To see how rooted we are. And it says, verse 13, and it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, and not to meditate before what ye shall answer. In other words, don't worry about what the devil is going to say to you, how he's going to try to paint you, in a negative light in the media. He's going to try to entrap you in words. They did all of this to Yahushua before he went on the cross. They were constantly just constantly being devils. Lack of faith. And they're going to do the same thing to us in a different form. Verse 15, it says, for I will give you a mouth of wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And we saw Yahushua doing this. There's literally, he had a comeback for everything. There was no question they can ask or gotcha questions that they could get him off. Just that same. Verse 16, and ye shall be betrayed by cross to be the temple, so to speak. And that's a thing that is worthy of a lot of glory, you know. Brothers that are able to withstand, Lord willing, them of that number, you know. It says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but there shall not an hair of your head perish, because regardless if the Most High just delivered us or if he allows us to be put to death, we're going to be brought back perfect, you know, perfect. That's why in the last verse it says, "In your patience possess ye your souls," because our souls are the ones being chosen to be of the elect, whether we die or perish in this world or not. You know, our souls is of the elect, and the Most High is going to raise us back up with those perfect glorified bodies. You know, which is our birthright. You know, which is a beautiful thing. But hey, our people have gone off so bad, man, that this trial it's got to happen. There's got to be a litmus test, if you will. A true test, like going through a fire. And that's what this is basically. Gold tried in the fire, and that's what the Most High likens us to quite often, to be honest. Um, Let me see. Next precept. This is Revelation 2:10. It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil has cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days," which is just a complete amount of time that we're going to be tried. On a family member, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a trying time, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So everybody over the whole is going to have this same uh, moment. It's an hour of temptation, and our people are scattered all over the world. Verse 11 says, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast." That's your faith and your patience, you know. And uh, you know, because hey, you're gonna be tried in these last days, man. You know, Esau is just a man, and if he gets you in one of them goddamn interrogation rooms and start grilling you and ask you, hey, the spirit's gonna have to be with you, because hey, this man has decades or even centuries of experience of just lying and manipulating and getting information out of people, twisting words, just being a devil. So I just wanted to get that and share that with you, brothers. Stay encouraged in the faith. We're almost out of here,